I played a little bit of Cusp off screen here because I wanted to get a little bit done. I now have, well, what I had before was this one and this one. And I managed to get this one unlocked. Did I do this one? Yeah. No, I had this one unlocked before. But what I got was advanced flight controls, which will allow me to have the RCS thrusters. Hey, Epic Total War.
My son. I
demand blood and vengeance. That's Kerbal's father, Jebediah's father right there. Also, let's go to the tracking station. So I have multiple probes out now. So the Doodle 8 probe is the one that is our failed one right here. So this is the one we did on screen. Cucumber! You need some rotis for Polish rocket success. You just gotta rub pierogies on the engines and they work better. So this is the one we did on screen. Pirate. Also, did you download Soulstorm? No, not yet. I haven't had time yet. I've been working pretty much nonstop since the last time I streamed. I recorded all this morning. Divinity Original Sin with Roach. Then I had lunch, took a nap, woke up, did this. Okay, so this is the one we did on screen that we almost got into our position but didn't quite. So there's that guy. I just want to go over what I got. I got tea. But sadly I'm almost out of Earl Grey. Oh, but if anybody's interested, I did add my next batch of Earl Grey onto I redid my wish list on Twitch here, and a big bag of Earl Grey is on there. Let's see here. Tracking station. Ocean would take me right back to the tracking station. So the Doodle 11 probe is the one I landed. We left off with me crash landing this thing. Off screen, I managed to land it correctly. It has one problem though, and that is that if I try to transmit the data from the science lab, it runs out of power before it completes the transmission, and then that resets everything. It has to be able to send it in one data burst. So I was not able to get the science from this. There's always a possibility of trying to take off and getting this back to Earth and recovering it with the amount of fuel I have, but you never know. I mean, there's not really a point in leaving it here, so it's always something we could do if we wanted to try, but that's the Doodle 11 probe that I managed to get after like 7 tries. I managed to get it landed, and my allergies are bothering me still. And again, and always. So the Doodle 11A is the one I built to fulfill the orbit. Hey, the drunk Dutchman. I built this to fulfill the orbit, the polar orbit here. So this is way overpowered. I never even used all the fuel in this thing. So this fuel tank and this engine are not even used. So this was way overpowered for the job here. So it's just floating here with all this extra gas in it. But this one is the satellite I put in orbit above Kerbin. So that fulfilled the polar orbit mission. That was really easy to do once I knew how to do it. And we got one more out there too. The Doodle 11B is in a polar orbit around the moon. So this is basically the same satellite with RCS thrusters and an incline reaction wheel. I was testing them out because I had just unlocked these. So these are my RCS tanks, which have barely been used. But with the RCS tanks, I can rotate the thing around all I want without it. I can move it around without having to fire the engines, which is just great. Let's see, that's rotating. It's that way. It's that way. Yeah, so I can get this thing these things rotated around in space. Whee! Without, I mean, that's wasting propellant, but it's not like I need it. It's in its position. It's not going anywhere. And again, overpowered for the job. I got there with this engine, you know, like 30% full, and the engine that I was meaning to get it there with completely unused. So my rockets are pretty efficient now. I got them. I got them going good. And I believe. See, what do we? We have no active missions. So let's see. Position satellite in geosynchronous orbit over Kerbin. That's cute. Materials bay, thermometer, maintain stability for 10 seconds. Build a new unmanned probe that has an antenna and can generate power. Reach the designated geosynchronous orbit around Kerbin with marginal deviation. Which would be pretty easy to do. But explore Magnus sounds fun, so we're going to make sure we take that one. I thought I had one to specific orbit around the moon, scientific data from space around the moon. Construct a temperature survey of the moon, ferry tourists, position, satellite. I thought I had one to actually explore the moon. See, conduct temperature survey of the moon near the site. Okay, why don't we take this one? Because it'll mean, let's kill some spacemen. I'm working on it. That'll mean going to the moon and getting scientific data from a specific area, so we'll take that one. Alrighty. Now, I have not done this part off screen. Now we actually have to build a lunar lander that can get a Kerbal because we want to send it. It's going to be manned. We got to get it there and get it back. Okay, so we're going to go to the Doodle 12, which is what I was working on. Yes, this is what I was working on off screen before I decided to stop what I was doing and go from here. Okay, so what we need to do is detach that. That's the rocket that'll get them there. This is the lander. Right here. But this thing doesn't have any engines on it right now, so it needs a little bit of work. I want a Kerbal name. What asks? Is that too much? I have to go to the... I don't know. Can you rename these guys? I don't even know that if you could do that. Let's... I mean, I've only used Jeb so far, I think. No, we don't need to save that. Can you rename them? I don't even know if that's a thing. I've never tried. Astronaut Complex. Bill. I don't know if you can. There doesn't seem to be a way to like flip them around. Change. I don't think you can change their shit. Sadly. Oh, did it get rid of the? It got rid of fucking everything. But except for the actual thing. All right, so open Doodle 12. Back up. Take this off because this part's fine. So we need to make a lander. See, when I make my kind of like what I like to do when I make landers is well, this is what he's going to be inside. We know that. Reaction wheel. So it does have an incline reaction wheel inside it. We've got temperature, we've got barometric pressure. We've got a science lab, we've got science doodles. Gotta have a mod. Oh yeah, I don't have any mods. This is 0 mods. Okay, so what we can either do is like my favorite way of doing landers, and I know this is probably gonna be terrible, and people are going to say I'm dumb and things. Because I don't think I need that. Is to do it like this, like boom. Ooh, excuse me, hiccup. And then what I would do is go like... I don't think I need a 400. I think it would be like a 200. Where's the 200? And then put a, you know, like one of these like there. And then what I would do is I would put the landers, the little landing legs on. Like a bunch of them, because landing legs are good. I want to put them down like that. I like 2 engines on a lander, off to the side. Keep it low. Keep it low. But the problem is making sure that I can get this onto the rocket without everything getting in the way. That'd be the rub. Because if we attach that like that. Whoa! Whoa! What happened? What happened? Guys, what happened? What the fuck? You know what? We're just gonna... Oh, I was gonna say, we're just gonna hit the launch button. Is there a back? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got rid of the whole damn thing again. Shit. I got rid of the whole damn thing. This is a funny looking little dude here. Alright, well, let's... Fuck me. I don't know why I got rid of the whole thing. Load that up. Pop this off. What I could do, if I could raise it up a little more,
Eat a bag of
that'd be fine. Eat a bag of dicks. Bits for rockets. Thanks, Logan. I got a storm coming my way. Well, that's fine. I like storms. What am I looking at? I don't know, Salrod. I don't know. It got fucked up. If I just scrooched all the rockets down, that could work. I mean, it's gonna... What if I just grabbed the move tool and went like... Oh, no, it's not gonna work that way. And then, yeah, I can do it like that. All right, I can do this. I can do it without too much of an issue. I'm just gonna have to move all of the rockets down a bunch. Basically, like, to there. Okay, then I just come through here and grab, like, the rest of these bits. I mean, if I just kind of reset that, then grab this and scrooch it down. There, that's better. Yeah, that works. I think that'll work. Okay. Whoop, nope. Reset that. Move tool. Move tool. These tools weren't here the last time I played the game, I don't think. Boy, do they make things a lot simpler to work with. Because that gets me more headroom in here to work with. Could add a stage in between the landers. Oh, that's true. What I can do is I can put those little wing engines on, and then another little engine just on the butt. And then what I could do is... Yeah, that might work. Alright, so now let's... Well, we don't need RCS thrusters on this. Oh, shit. So straight off the bat, we know we can just ditch those, because we don't need them. I'm actually going to save this. And I'm going to move this down as well, so it doesn't annoy me, because otherwise that would get on my nerves. I know it would. Okay, so now what we'll do is scrooch this. Well, how much headroom do we actually have here? Not much.
I have no strong feelings
one way or the other. Pirate have bought you half a year's worth of Earl Grey. Thank you, sir. My mug thanks you as well. Cheers to you. I have no strong feeling one way or the other. Seriously, what, like, one bag of that bag of loose leaf Earl Grey lasted me more than 6 months last time I bought one. Landing with RCS is easier. Oh, that's good to know. Well, then I wouldn't, but still, the RCS would need to be on this thing. Would need to be on the top of this. Oh, you know what we could probably do? I bet you what we can do is we can get 99% through the landing on this engine right here, this central stage, and then right before we hit the ground, we just get rid of it, and we can land on those little rocket pods on the side that I was thinking about using. Hey, evil man. Did I just miss your own donation? You did! I'm sorry. It's saved for posterity in the recording, though. It did pop up, though. Thank you very much, Pirate Mossman. I appreciate that. So what I would want is the rocket, the pods stationed, like, right on... Okay, so scrooge that off. I don't know why, I always felt better landing with pods like that, with, like, pods on the sides here, and we're gonna do two 200s. Just like that. And then what we can do is we just grab these little bitty thrusting engines, like that. And then that would be our doodle to get back with. Okay. And then we need... Okay, we need other stuff, though. There's more stuff we need on this. Like... Well, let's say we wanted RCS. Where was RCS in this? Payload, coupling, structural... Command and control. So, like... Landing with RCS is easier. So if we did, like... RCS thrusters. RCS thrusters on this thing. Could probably land with RCS only. How do I like my tea? I usually drink Earl Grey with a little bit of lemon, and that's it. Earl Grey with a little bit of lemon. All right, so RCS thrusters. We don't have any RCS tanks on this, and I think we only have these funny-looking RCS. I think this is the only one we got. So, like, I would need... Can I put those right there? Like that? It looks like I can. Can I put a cone over the top of that? I don't think that's still in there. No, wait, it is. It looks like it is. Does it tell me on this if I have monopropellant 15? Monopropellant 15. 20. I honestly don't know. They'll work like that? Okay, so I can put them there and then pop that on like that. There we go. Is the goal to get to the moon side or get them to the moon side then back? Oh, this is a manned mission, so they gotta go. They gotta come back. They gotta come back. Pirate. I feel like Spore has more in-depth spacecraft creation than this. I hope that's sarcasm. Spore is a garbage game. Everybody knows that. Trying to do a little bit of everything and did nothing good. Trust me, I was looking forward to Spore. It actually came out on my birthday. I believe it did. I think if I remember correctly. But it just was, Spore just wasn't good. Alright, so we need landers. What we could do to spread them out is put landers on the pods, but I think it would be safer to put them like we would want them to mount as low as possible. That would work. That would work. Okay, and just in case we would need lights as well. Well, here, let's put a battery on top here, just to be safe. Bling, structural, it's got to be in here somewhere. Utility? Ah, there we go. The illuminator! Can we just put them underneath the doodles? Lights are good for landing in dark areas. Manned missions don't need to come back. I beg to differ. Yeah, see, the thing of creating spacecraft in Spore was it had more shit to it, but in this game, the rockets actually have to work. In Spore, it was just, just throw everything on this amalgamation and blow it up. It's fine. In this, rockets actually have to work. Have to be, like, structurally sound, aerodynamic, things like that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Does the lander need anything else? It's got barometric pressure, it's got temperature, it's got RCS fuel, science, power. What else does it need? Parachutes! It's coming back! We made it to Moscow yet. Can get to Moscow whenever we want with rockets. Yeah, this thing has to come home. So, one Mark 16 parachute, probably not going to do the trick. This thing's going to be pretty heavy. So maybe two regular parachutes. Like that on the sides. Like so. Oh, heat shield. Because it's gonna be re-entering the atmosphere on this. Drogue chute might be a good idea. Probably gonna over engineer this thing, but let's see, thermal heat shield, right on its took us there. Good. Heat shield. I don't. Yeah, I think Atari might be right. A drogue chute might be. It might be ideal. We'll put on 2 of those as well. Just to be safe. You want to be safe. And probably should put a nose cone on it. That looks pretty badass. Over engineer. Yep. That's what we're doing. It looks like a dunce. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something.
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
Exactly, Zach. Just in case we land someplace and we run low on power dicking around. All right, can I tell these things to retract? Start retracted. All right, that's my dude. That's my lander. That's my lander right there. Oh my god, is that ugly? Holy crap, is that thing hideous. All right, now we would take the, this is kind of like my standard booster. And we would just attach it right there. And I don't know, those might not interfere. They might be okay. And then we would need to just double check the staging. So, all boosters. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's see. And then the first ones to come off would need to be these ones, so just double check. Okay. Then this one. Okay. These engines need to be elsewhere. Yeah, I just need to do the staging for the actual lander portion. Those ones. And then the next ones off should be these ones. Hey, Ruger. Late again. Oh, you're not that late. Okay, let's see here. That's this one, so this needs to be a stage. And it needs to go there. And Sline! Thanks for hosting as well. Okay. And so let's see. Drogue chutes need to be their own. Parachutes are on their own. This guy can kind of scrooch up there. And where's this decoupler? Oh, there's... I don't know... You know what? I just realized I don't think there is a decoupler on that. I don't think there was a decoupler there. Woo! That could have been ugly. I think that's a size too big, I think. I think I just need the 12. I honestly think we almost went through this without a decoupler there. Here it is.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no further.
Thanks for gifting a noodle to Ruga. What asks? I bet you a chicken drumstick this doesn't end well. I would love a chicken drumstick. Okay, so let's see. That one, that one. Okay, so no, this one, that one's good. Then we're on the big one in the center. Once that one's gone, we use the small ones on the edge. Pop those off. Drogue shoots, regular shoots. Okay, we're gonna save this. I think we'll be okay. That's actually pretty nifty looking. That is pretty nifty looking. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Sorry, wife's just texted me. Okay, sweet. Alrighty, so we're stable on the launch platform. We don't want RCS on, but we do want SAS. Let's make sure that let's put the liquid fuel engines right there, and let's do it. That's a pretty stable takeoff. Utari, did you just resub? Thank you, Utari! Sorry, I've not been around recently because of school wrapping up on my... That's okay, Ruger. Appreciate it whenever you can make it. And we're gonna want to make sure we are in a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. It's got a little bit of wobble in it. We're gonna want to make sure we're kind of going off... Oh, shit, this thing's hauling over. Oh, I got control, though. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you know. No, don't do that. Okay, we're gonna have to use full thrust on the liquid fuel engines, I think. Okay. Oh, God. Moving the engines down has made it a little tipsy. I'm trying... The hauling over to the side is me trying to do that. Oh, no. Whoop-ha! Okay, we're okay. I can control this now. Go! Alright. We can do that better. Mr. Booze, I'm gonna be here later. We're gonna try that again. Alright. Let's try that again. I hit the wrong button there. Alright, I think I can handle that better.
Everything's perfectly alright.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Fine here. No, thank you.
Where's my chicken drumstick? Well, okay. It hasn't failed yet. If I have to redesign this, then I lose the bet. Alright, what I'm going to do is try to keep the thing pointing straight up for stability purposes until stage 2. Then once we get stage 2 going, I'll have a little bit better control over this thing going, well, for you guys, it's going this way. But I think we need to, yeah. And we made it more, we put a lot of weight on the top, and we moved the engines down. Which has made this, it's got this, I don't know if you can see, it kind of jukes back and forth. I was thinking, why don't you need a heat shield for the moon? But then I realized the moon doesn't have an atmosphere. Yup. If there's no atmosphere, then there's no need for a heat shield. All right, we're okay. And we're not gonna try to move until we get a little bit more. Oh shit! I forgot to turn the engines on. Go gadget engines! We need a little bit more speed before, and we need a little bit more speed and height before trying to go over here. Okay, we're going way too fast. All right, so we'll juke those engines down a little. We'll try to get it pushed over a little bit now. All right, better. Oh, there goes. Oh shit! We're okay. We're okay, right? We're still okay. All right. We're okay. We built Fort Tough. All right. Oh, that didn't cause an issue somehow. I forgot that I need to rotate before doing that. All right, so now we cut the engines. All right, there we go. Woo! Okay. Now, we just wait till we get to about over here. And we burn prograde until we get into an orbit. then we can plot a Mooner encounter. I'm shocked that the jettisoning those engines and hitting the other engine pods while they were on and full of fuel didn't blow anything up, because I feel like it should have. Alrighty. Doing good so far. I mean, it didn't seem to have caused any issue just because with the nose cones, like, rubbing up against the engines on these bastards. So, I think we're okay. Let's just scrooch up just a little bit further. Scrooge! Alright, and then we just... Now what we could do is turn the RCS thrusters on. Because we're moving. Trying things without any engines. And then we just go... And then as soon as these are done, whoop, get rid of them. We'll scrooge this down, and I think we'll just we'll watch this from here, because the idea is to stay just in front of the apoapsis there, because we're only burning 2 engines right now. Well, technically we're burning 3, but we're good on fuel. I would love to have these left over for our burn to the moon, but we will see how it goes. Get that fatty's nose down. There we are. Doing pretty good. Nah, it doesn't look like we're gonna have this engine, but that's okay. This thing's got the fuel efficient little bugger in him. RCS, stabilize me. Thank you. Ooh, shit. How we doing? Pretty good still. I mean, we're almost there. We almost got it. Almost to orbit. Engage ridiculous speed. Indeed. Okay. A little bit inefficient here, but we're lifting way more weight than we ever were before, so it's not a shocker. Getting to the moon is not super tough, though. It's not a lot of delta V. Just make sure that gets out, and then we cut the engines, and we're good. Whoop. Set. And okay, we're in orbit with a decent amount of fuel. This guy is pretty good, and these guys are untouched. Got a $250 SSD tonight. Well, they're getting cheaper these days, thank God. You don't have to spend a damn fortune on them anymore like you used to. Set his target, stay on target. Alright, so we're coming this way, so... Woo! Actually, that's wrong. We need to be at the descending node, don't we? Is that how that works? No. Just need to scrooge. I think it'll work on either side. Yeah, because now... Yeah. I think it'll work from pretty much anywhere. Ideally, what you want to do is make this maneuver with the smallest amount of fuel. Just a barely little doodle. That'll do it. With 840. If we line this up here, we do it with... Yeah. Not really sure, like, how to do this with the most, like, the most efficient way. Usually what I just do is this. I just go, oh, that looks like it works. Well, that's with 850. Scrooch it in. Oh, well, we just had it right there. There we go. You want to be at 90 degrees-ish to where the moon is at the moment. Wow, that's what I accidentally did. Cool. Alrighty, that'll work. Doodle plotted. So now we'll just warp to here. Doodle plotted. Need to bring a bit more gas. We'll see how it works. I mean, this is basically an unaltered booster that I was using for unmanned missions that I was using to launch probes into orbit. So we're doing it with we're asking a lot from this old style of booster setup. So if it works, then great. If not, not a big deal. All right, basically good to go. 800 is about a few, but I might be able to get that out of this engine. If I could get that out of this engine, then we're fine. I think I'd be able to. Well, I would love to actually be able to do the braking maneuver at the moon with this engine. That was the idea. Well, these are 200-liter tanks. I always say liter. I don't know if that's actually what that means, but node in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is what we got. I'm done laughing at EA. Hey, Samuel. Is anybody ever really done laughing at EA? I mean, considering they're like the biggest joke in the video game industry. They don't make video games to make video games. They make video games to make a buck off of rubes, is what they do. I should probably turn these satellite orbits off so they're not in my way. I don't know. This thing's pretty heavy. I'm not loving our ratios here. I think we're going to be able to complete this maneuver with fuel left in the tank. Hey, Eliminator. We're at half now when we're more than halfway through the burn. New EA loot box, a coffin. Yeah, we'll probably have some fuel left over at the end of this. How many gaming companies has EA destroyed these days by purchasing them and then forcing them to destroy their precious IPs? Well, everybody knows what happened to Visceral. Guys who made fucking Dead Space got EA'd. Then as soon as we see the doodle dongle, then we just cut the engines. Actually, we can lower the thrust right now because we're almost there. There we go. How much fuel we got left over? Hey, not bad. A little bit better than I expected, honestly. You want a sub-gifter badge? There is a sub-gifter badge. You just have to go into your settings and turn on what badges you want to display. If you have multiples, you have to tell it which one you want to display. Okay, so now we'll just, zoom to here. Goodbye, Kerbin! I will miss thee. So, you know, I just realized that technically we're supposed to be trying to shoot for a specific part on the moon. Why don't we get into an orbit? Well, let's just fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll get into our orbit and then we'll figure it out. We always do a flyby of Magnus at some time too, because that'd be easy with a probe. The surface of Alpha Site, Beta Site, and Gamma Site. Oh wow, there's 3 different sites that it wants it at. Fuck me. Alright, how much time? 12 minutes to encounter. So I guess we could just, because what we need to do is just warp to, like, right as soon as we get into its gravitational field. I mean, you really don't need a lot of Delta V to work at with the moon, though. because it's got such a low gravity compared to Kerbin. It's not hard to maneuver around. Okay, so now I see. I don't actually know where those sites are. Does it show me on? It doesn't really show me on the moon. So let's retrograde. Is this a one-way trip? No, no. Theoretically, this guy's supposed to be coming back. This guy's supposed to be coming back. I don't know where those sites are. Maybe it won't tell me until I land, and I can, maybe have to drive there. All right, so let's burn ever so slightly, about 2/3. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, I think. Because you don't need a lot of Delta V to work on the moon. Retro, that might make you miss the moon. No? No, burn retrograde. And that puts me into an orbit with the moon. See? Like so. How much fuel we got left? Man, not as much as I wanted. So when I do a landing, what I like to do is do a periapsis burn and bring it in low, and then an apoapsis burn and bring it in low. So I'm kind of zipping around real fast. We got a red target orbit for the polar orbit. I don't see anything. I mean, does it say? You know what? Considering my original plan was just to land on the moon and get some science and GTFO, I think we're okay. Maybe just try to work on the whole getting onto the moon thing. Oh, I just saw a little purple doodle there for hot. Maybe we get in closer and see. I don't know. I just saw a little purple doodle there for a second. It was there and then it wasn't. All right, so we'll keep going retrograde, pull this orbit in a little bit. Let's just, let's just do a little burn here. You don't need a lot when you're working with the moon. Just a little bit. And ideally, wait, what is that? What is that? Is that gamma? Is that a site? That's a site. That's gamma site. Oh, okay, cool. You just had to get in closer. I think I'm gonna use all my fuel. This is gonna be hairy. This is gonna be hairy getting back, is what it is. Yeah, look at the fuel there. Okay, that's not too bad. So gamma site is like right. That's not. It's really not that bad. It's I think I could hit that without too much difficulty. Because I was gonna go periapsis and burn over there for a landing anyway. All right, so now let's zoom to about here. And what we want to do is burn retrograde until we get to about where we want to go there. And I think what we need is just a little bit of a doodle on that. And then we're basically coming in. It's coming in real shallow, like, but then we can just do a braking maneuver, like, right above it. And that kind of puts us near it. And then we can wiggle around a little bit. The delta V on that's about 300, which is a lot. Okay, so we're going to point retrograde. Nope, get off of that. Nope, nope. Warp to next maneuver. It's not that bad. Okay. So take off this. And then we just need to wiggle its dongle around a little bit. node in about 40 seconds. I think what we're going to do is run out of fuel during this burn. But that's really not that far off from what we were anticipating in the first place. You can see my fuel right here. We were anticipating running out of fuel during this stage, but I think we're going to run out of fuel just before... Oh, you know what? I just realized. That's wrong. That is wrong. Yeah, that was wrong. I think what I'd want to do is try it from the other side. That might be better. Like, basically from the yeah, like over here. We'll try it from here. Add maneuver. Burn retrograde. And then we can hit that with, yeah, like, way less fuel. And then we just need to dongle it up a little. And then we're basically at the point. Yeah, that's like a fraction of the fuel we were talking about before. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better. And then we might accidentally get the gamma sight. Alrighty. Cool. That's better. Well, so let's go warp right before this node, though. Zoom! Alright, now let's see where we are. Yeah, we were going to have to adjust this ever so slightly. And we're going to try to... I think we're going to have to try to shoot behind it a little bit. So let's just alter this. So it's like a little... Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just alter it so we're basically just passing, like, really low over it. And then we'll, and then we can adjust from there. That looks pretty good. And then, yeah, then we just adjust once we're there. Alright, so... Zoom! It's probably a better plan rather than just aiming directly at it. Incline reaction wheels make me happy. We're almost there. Speed it up a little. Now, let's use warp 2 like right before the node. See ya, Ruga. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, and we'll come back here. Yeah, we're gonna need basically like no fuel for this burn, which is nice. We'll just wait a few seconds here. Alrighty, and we'll just give it a little nudge, like that, because we basically need no delta V on this maneuver. 30 meters per second is not that much, and then we'll just cut right there. Where does that put us at? That puts us on a flyby directly over Gamma Sight. Perfect. And then what we do is when we get to Gamma Sight, then we just do a braking maneuver. Sweet. Okay. Now we just wait until we're, like, right over the Gamma Sight. So let's zoom to, like, here. I'm just gonna eyeball this because I'm a badass and I know how to fly a spaceship. It's rotating away from me ever so slightly. But we can do a correct... We could correct the... yeah, that's way off now. It's because I cocked the orbit before we got really close to it. That's probably why. You know what? Do we want to try to correct it at this point? Or do we want to just say fuck it and land? Yeah, because, like, now we're at the point where we're going to be using a lot of Delta V to try to correct this. I think we're just going to try to land. I think that's just what we're going to do. We're going to wait until we're at our... should we just wait until we're here and then just do a big burn? How do we want to do it? What's more efficient? think because we're landing, I'm pretty sure no matter what, we're going to have to... Yeah, let's just cancel this now. I just burn retrograde right now. And then that would put me on the moon. Where's the death counter? At the top of the screen? Because if I just tap this, no matter what, I burn retrograde, I hit the moon. I think just getting down is better. Is better than going crazy here. We'll just burn until this engine... Oh, okay. I think we're actually on a collision course now. I think we just did it. Yeah. Now we're on a collision course. Cool. Let's see, where's the death counter? No, it's not visible. Why is it not visible? Oh, that's weird. Hang on, let me see something. Bam! There it is. I gotta initialize my doodles in order. I'm gonna hit the moon! So what we'll do is we'll just kind of wait until we're getting closer, and then we'll burn the rest of the fuel in this tank. Go from there. Joo-joo, joo-joo, joo-joo.
We love you.
Shut up, baby.
Hey,
I know it.
Utari, 9 months. There we go. Thanks, bud. Okay. Yeah, just wait until we're close to the planet, and then we'll do a big old burn on the butt, and we'll be fine. Maybe we should save it, just in case. Save game. Quick save number 10. We're going to call this moon landing. Oh. Moon landing 1. There we are. Woo! Alexander, hey, Ben. Gonna watch E3 at all? No, I'm not. Not in the slightest bit. Not in the slightest bit. I haven't watched E3 in 15 years. It's just Microsoft and Sony beating off at each other's faces. It's just that's all it is. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, point retrograde and then just burn what I got left in the tanks here. And then what we can just do is we'll decouple. We don't need that anymore. Activate these engines. And then we'll just... These ones got to have enough juice in them to break me and then get me back. That's what we need. So we're just going to use very light braking pressure here. Going to watch Bethesda. Yeah. Paradox doing anything about Imperator at E3? Highly, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Okay, landing gear action. Very highly doubt it. I'm worried about fuel consumption. You don't need a lot of fuel to get back to Kerbal, but you do need some. This braking is, well, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down a lot. But I'm worried, and I'm trying to hit, like, this flat space right in here, basically. Just tap it on these engines ever so slightly. Oh, that fuel consumption's making me nervous. All right, we're gonna cut the engines and keep going, and just let us fall down at this speed. Nope, we're gonna keep braking. We're gonna keep braking. Keep hitting the wrong button. I don't know. We're using about half of our fuel braking on that. That's a lot. It's a lot easier landing with a manned probe. All right, let's cut this down. I want to hit it about 4. Because you got the aim assist here. And cut. Hey, we did it! Woo! Didn't even need the lights. Didn't even bother turning them on. Normally I use them to hit the landing ground better, but hey, we got a little bit of fuel left. We might be able to make it back. Okay, so let's do the things. Ooh, 4D science. That's about a few. 100. Oh my god. That's so much. Okay, close the doors. Where's my data? Here we go. Temperature data, 32. 32. Log pressure. Electric charge is going down. I don't think the panels are facing the sun right now. Yep, sun exposure 0. That's why they're on there. Blocked by terrain. Yep, no sun. All right, so now I can do crew report. Okay, then I can get out, right? I can do an EVA. Crew report from out here. Or do I click on him? Oh, no. Jeb. How do I do it? Jebediah. EVA report. 32. And then that's it. That's all we needed to do. Turn off SAS. Oh, yeah. Well, it was off, wasn't it? Because I hit it and it turned back on. I wonder if I could take off using my RCS thrusters. How do you do that? There's got to be a way to use these. Okay. That's a lot of science. Okay, how do you use the RC? There's got to be a way to use RCS thrusters, like, to thrust without just. How would you do that? All right, let's look it up online. Let's look it up. We're gonna look it up because there's got to be a way. Because I can save fuel by using the RCS thrusters. Be better if I'd used them in space for maneuver, probably though, rather than taking off. I'm worried about fuel consumption. RCS or KSB RCS thruster controls. Let's see here. Key bindings. I don't see any information. Let's check to see what chat says. H to go forward. Oh, there you go. Chat to the rescue. So turn them on, and then... Oh, yeah, it doesn't have enough thrust to actually get me off the ground, so I'd actually have to... I could use them to maneuver me around in space, maybe a little bit. Take off to the east, you'll be good. Okay, so... That would be that would be 90 degrees, which is trying to find it on my doodle here. Oh, can I turn myself on the ground? I can. Would you look at that? So that's this way, right? It's 45. So it's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, well, so we're just gonna go, that's 45. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. RCS thrusters are fucking me up. Turn those off. That was not very efficient. Alrighty, so cut those engines. Put those away. Alright, where am I? So what I need to do is just burn, add maneuver, just go this way. Basically, just point, point prograde, and just burn prograde. We should be good. Like this way. Try to get into some sort of orbit here. Yeah, turn that off. I don't know if we're gonna have fuel for this. Ooh, that was a lot of flipping around. We're pretty good so far. I just getting into orbit is the next biggest thing of the moon, and not hitting it. So I think we'll just like warp to here. Well, we just wait. I mean, now that we're up here, I wonder if RCS... Hey, Imaginary Exponent. If we could, get a little bit of this going. Just burn that crap off. I mean, we do have... we do have the monopropellant sitting around. So we'll just do that. We have to do it. Then we gotta do a little bit of this too. Gotta get into orbit, guys. Use my little thruster doodles. How's the moon landing going? We're good. We're trying to get back, but the fuel situation's looking hairy. It's looking real hairy. Because we gotta get into orbit above the moon. And then we can... Turn that RCS off. Yeah, because we barely have any fuel left.
Eat a bag a day. Eat a bag a day.
Zach, bits for science. Yeah, we barely have any fuel left. We might have to try this with monopropellant. But I don't know. It's working. It's working. All right, we're in orbit above the moon, a really low orbit. Okay, guys, we might be able to make this. We might be able to make this using the monopropellant. Because, oh shit, you know what I just realized? It's like, I was thinking that maybe what we could do is, blast these guys off, and then use the monopropellant to thrust with just this guy, because it's lighter if we take off the engine pods, but most of the RCS propellant is inside the nose cones here. All right, so now I think all we would need to do is like add a maneuver and just do this, right? Because what we want is ideally what we want is to just escape and get captured into Kerbal Doodle, like into a low Kerbal orbit. As low as possible. What does that put me at over here? Still 600,000. Ooh, actually, like, if we could get into the position...
We love you!
Yeah, baby,
Dr. Turkey Loaf! Hey, Ben! Hey, Turkey Loaf, thanks for the resub, appreciate that. Congrats, stick your hand out the window, grab some circus... Yeah, that thing's zipping around the moon like a motherfucker. It's only 200 and... Okay. That should get me into a braking maneuver with Kerbin in one go. 500 delta V. No, we're at 274 delta V, which is I think we could do with a full burn on the gas tank we have left, then just using the RCS thrusters. I think we could do about 250. It's gonna be hairy though. Well, let's turn those off. Save that fuel. Use the incline reaction wheel. Zip us around here. Node is in 22 minutes. So we'll kind of zoom up this way. Woo! This is gonna be skin of our teeth. Skin of our goddamn teeth. Want to see something scary? Oh my god! Look how close to the surface we are. Like we almost flew through that valley. Oh my god, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Oh my god, there's the sun! Hey, buddy! Man, that is cool looking. Imagine doing this in Jewel. I've never been to Jewel. I've done the extent of my Kerbal knowledge is, oh, that's beautiful. The rising Kerbin there. I've done the moon and I've done Minmus, and I've done nothing past that. I've done nothing past that, so slash. Time warp canceled. Just wanted to cancel that right before. So we got the sun. Or you can even see our own shadow. We're so close you can see our own shadow on the surface of the moon. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, I've never even done Duna. That's why I'm looking forward to like the next couple weeks at this, because this is basically for me this is kind of rehashing stuff I've done before. But you know, with more complexity, because, you know, heat wasn't even a thing the last time I played. Heat shields weren't a thing. Re-entry, you know, re-entry problems with heat weren't a thing. So, I think we're gonna start burning at about 10 seconds. No, we'll start burning really low at about 20 seconds out. I think 16 seconds out, 20 seconds out. Oh yeah, I think we'll be okay. At a really low level for efficiency's sake. And our engines are about to cut out. There they go. So now we just RCS and go. We are officially using our RCS thrusters. Oh my god. No, we're gonna run out. We're gonna run out. Oh my god. What is that gonna put us at? Oh, we're gonna run out. Nope, we're gonna run out. Look at this. Because I think it uses the stuff of the other tanks first. Well, you know what we could do? We don't need these anymore, right? Turn the RCS thrusters off. Oh, God. SAS on, though. Should have done that earlier. I should have done that earlier. How much monopropellant do we have left? 4. We have 4 left. That's not enough. What's it gonna cut at? It got further than I expected. 84 Delta V it cut at. 84. I wonder. How much Delta V is ejecting an ablator going to do? 1. No! Guys. Oh, man, that's so close. I wonder. We're only off. We're only off by 83 Delta V, which is basically, this is so low. I wonder if we could do it if we just were more fuel efficient. Do you guys think we could do it if we were just a little bit more fuel efficient? Rescue the Kerbin in lunar orbit. Well, what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna revert to moon landing 1. I think we're gonna try to do this with and be more fuel efficient, and then if not, then we're just done fucked. I think what we do is we're just going to wait until we're a lot closer to the surface to burn. Oh god. So instead, maybe instead of like a long slow burn, we just kind of do a little whoosh, like a big braking, like a big breaker, Maybe we'll try that. We're gonna try that. My God, that was so close. So I honestly thought we had it. I thought there was enough fuel left in the tanks to make that work. Yeah, we're just gonna wait till we're closer to the surface. And then we're just gonna start braking. And we're gonna see if maybe like just a really strong braking maneuver is more efficient than a long, slow one. 300 or 400. Now we're at 300. 200. Maybe. We're kind of in the crater here, which is not what I wanted. Most efficient burn is half the burn time before the actual node position. Oh shit. Okay, I was not paying attention. I don't know, that seems like exactly where we were before. Foxy, thanks for the follow. It seems to be almost exactly what we had before. Oh, fuck me. Wait. There we go. Woo! Alright, so let's do the thing. Let's see if we could do this slightly more efficiently and get back. Because we only needed 80 Delta V. That was really close. That was really fucking close. 10 out of 10 landing. Alright. Observe materials. And we'll close this up. Observe. Oh, so much science. We may have actually been able to pull that off if we jettisoned the pods before burning the monopropellant in the can lander. I don't want to lose the ablator this time, though. I do not want to lose the ablator. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, crew report. EVA. EVA report. Take that. Board the spacecraft. This time, don't use any RCS dicking around. We're not going to dick around with the RCS at all, because I spent a lot of time and effort dicking around with the RCS. Hey, JT. Be more efficient if you get rid of the nose cones up in space. It would be, but getting rid of the nose cones up in space would also mean hauling in into space additional weight in what's it called? Decouplers, which might balance that out. All right, so now we're going to go, all right, SAS on, and we're just gonna start going up, and we need to go east, which is this way. Okay, get to like, I don't know, 10, and then cut it. There we go. Okay. I feel like we might be a little bit better. Little bit. Hey, monsieur. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. I feel a little bit better this time. Kraken Demon! Hello. Somebody's released the Kraken. Looking forward to next Monday, because Ahoy 3, Magnus Line 3.0 is growing larger. I honestly think if we didn't waste monopropellant, we may have been able to make that work. We may have been able to make that work. Also, I almost forgot. Let's see. That definitely would have counted as a dead Kerbin. Oh, why did I hit... I think... Oh! I accidentally hit the thrust button when I was doing that. Whoops! Because they're the same button. Okay, so... Thruster doodle. I like to use little bits of thrust whenever possible. Oh, we're like way before that thing. We don't want to go out necessarily more. We want to go out. We don't want to go up, we want to go out. Kind of wobbling more than I wanted. Wibbly. We're a little wibbly and a little wobbly. Gotta remember, this is not Kerbin. There's no atmosphere to worry about. Let's get a little bit closer in here. How's my fuel? Looking okay. Let's get a little bit closer to this thing. Turn on. We try it with the RCS a little bit. Nah, it's not efficient to do it this here. Okay, prograde. Just lock to that. I don't know. I don't know if we're doing as well on fuel this time. Here, now that we're here, let's RCS the rest of this. Because that's what I did last time, and once we were almost there, it worked pretty good. I just got to make sure that I'm in a position where I'm not going to impact mountains on the way past. Okay, I think I'm there. I got a little bit of fuel left. I got a tiny little bit of fuel left. Okay. So add maneuver. Burn. We did it with 275 before. Ooh, we might be able to do it less this time. Oh no, that's actually a little bit more. Mr. Booze. Mr. B-double-O-Z. That's pretty close. What is that at? That's at 140 something. 90. It's almost, this is almost exactly the same burn we tried last time. This is basically the same burn we tried last time. RCS off. I think I may have just wasted some of that. Let's pin this because we want to make sure we're not using the monopropellant in the can lander. We want to use the stuff in the pods, then eject the pods. This is close. Oh my god, this is close. Sevastopol must hold at all costs. I mean, I'll try. How much science am I getting for them? Several hundred, I think. Several hundred indeed. Alright, so we'll just kind of warp until we're where we need to be. It looks like we're in orbit at almost the exact same amount of fuel we were last time. I think I might have a fraction more. I didn't actually check the, I think I almost hit a mountain. I almost hit a mountain, guys. I didn't exactly check. Okay, let's burn. Let's warp to about here.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're cool. Fine. We're all fine here now.
Death count has gone up since you last watched? Yep. Are we drinking beer today? Right now I'm just drinking water. I gotta keep my head on straight. You guys can't see the fuel's gone. I might have a beer later, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, right now we're just gonna stick to water. So we got almost the exact same burn planned with almost the exact same amount of fuel. You can stop the monopropellant in the can by clicking on the green thingy next to it to lock it. Okay, we're gonna try that this time, so that way we don't waste any canner monopropellant.
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
That's what we're doing. Alright, so... so, let's see. Stop the monopropellant in the can by clicking on the green thingy next to it to lock it. So don't use any of that. Alright. Oh, that's the periapsis. We're approaching. I was like, we're really close, a lot closer than I thought. Then we're going to start burning just a little bit further out, too. Okay, so like right here. Hey, let me at me. No, I don't want that. Let me at me. Jesus Christ, okay. I only needed 8 seconds worth of fuel total. And we had half that. Okay. RCS thrusters on and engaged. Okay. So we'll just do this until we run out. Then we'll get rid of the cans on the side, and then we'll do what we got left. And hopefully it works. This is not very efficient. This is not doing that well. Gotta get on. Stay on target. Stay on target. I mean, we knocked off 20 so far. 20 Delta V. 30. We got it down to 80 before, I think. I think it was 80 Delta V. This is lasting longer than I anticipated, actually. Honestly. If we get it below 100 with what's inside the monopropellant tanks, that'd be great. Oh my god, exactly 100. Okay, so now, decouple. Don't need those. And now we turn this on, and we do our best here. Oh, it's racing numbers. It's not going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. 70, 65, 60, 55, 50. Oh my god. What does that put us at? Oh my god, how close is that? How close is that? That puts us on an escape trajectory, but not like the right one. Oh my god. Okay, that's closer. I should have saved it earlier. It's so close. It's so close. So let's see exactly what this puts us into. How much, like, what's going on here? So, let's cancel this. So, at the apoapsis, how much Delta V would we need to burn retrograde to get into an atmosphere re-entry? About 50? A little bit more than 50. Bits for the trench run, the Kerbal Death Star. Oh my god. That is so close. That is so close. What can we do? Is there anything we could do to make this work? I'm just trying to think if there's anything we could do from the position that we're in to make it work. Not this position. Like, because the last time we saved was Moonlander 1 was right here. Was right before we get out and push. Jeb has RCS on his pack. Wait, does he really? Well, I already just save scrubbed it. Fuck. The only thing I could think to get a little bit more efficiency out of it is to more efficiency on the burn right before we slam into the planet. That's the only thing I could think. I didn't think anybody was serious when people said get out and push. Send up another spacecraft and tow it? That's possible too. I didn't think you guys were serious when you said get out and push. Alright, so we're gonna burn right here. Braking thruster. Burn hard right here. Toggle that. I'm just oh, I think we're going too fast for this now. I think I waited too long. Oh, here comes the moon! Yep, waited too long. Alright, splattered. Splattered. Splatter that guy. Landing on the moon, yeah. Okay. I waited a little too long that time. Wait, so can I just tell him to get out? And... Oh! I wonder how I don't know how to use his backpack. We'll figure it out. Is he he's literally wearing a backpack. How does a EVA report look from here? Pretty good. But I think it was about the same from on the doodle. Okay, I guess we're gonna try this one more time like this. All right. I waited too long that time. SAS on, point retrograde. And I guess we'll try it from about 8,000. See if we can break from up here. Get in, maybe hit before the crater. You know, it sucks too, is 4 seconds worth of fuel is what we would need. 4 seconds. That's what we're missing. I think we're shooting for the lip of this crater right now. Hello, lights. Woo! Coming in hot. Ah, that's just a... I got good at that. All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. And we might do the good out and push method this time. Shit. It's so fucking close. Close doors. Observe. Observe. At least this is a lot of fun. Temperature and pressure. It's 48 for the pressure. 32 there. So much science! Crew report, EVA report. Oh, I gotta go here. EVA report. It's 32. It's a little bit more. So close. Four seconds worth of fuel is all I'm missing. I think that's enough, right? 4 seconds! 48 science for measurements of zero pressure. Exactly! It's why we need to get back. It's because it's so good. Oh, man. Alright, so... point. And start burning. Just a little bit here. Just a little bit. I'm using very low thrust. I'm gonna try to do it like on the apoapsis here. I don't need to waste much. Can't waste it. I'm drifting. These little tiny bursts of fuel. I think we're doing worse this time. If anything, I feel like I'm doing worse this time. Alright, so we've been using RCS to push ourselves into orbit. Make sure we're pointing directly at that. Periapsis. Like 6,000. That's not going to hit anything, right? It's not going to hit a mountain. 5 is enough? Okay. 5 is enough. I don't know. Actually, we might have... That might be a little tiny higher. Okay, so no monopropellant on those guys. And then we'll just plot this again. And this time, we're going to try the get out and push method. If it doesn't work, then we're going to have to rescue him. And this actually needs to be like over that way. So ideally, we want to do this in one maneuver. $130,000. Like that puts me like hitting the planet. So then we can alter that slightly so we use less. We just need to get an atmospheric re-entry. That's about it. And then if there's any fuel left, we can burn here to get an atmospheric re-entry, I think. What is that at? 160. Well, that's hitting the planet. We don't want to actually hit the planet because that's a waste of fuel. 71. That's good enough. That's exactly the same maneuver as always. Same maneuver as always, guys. Okay, so do we burn at low thrust for as long as possible or maximum thrust? Which one do we do? Which do we do? That's the rub. Save here just in case. That's a good idea. Save game. Quick save 10. Isn't it the same? That's why I'm asking. Does it change? In space, it should be the same, right? If there's no atmosphere to worry about, then it should be the same. Max short is better in ISP. So it'll be the same. Okay, so I'm having multiple people telling me multiple different things. So we are going to basically warp to the node, which is going to take a minute because it's only going to being this close to the damn orbital body. It doesn't want me to go too fast. I think we'll try max thrust. Waiting for the TIE fighters to come in. They're on by 6. We really didn't miss this by that far. Probably could have drove there with a rover. Not that I'm efficient enough to get a rover into space. Out in 8 minutes. We are really low. Whip! Hello! But we always get here with, like, the same amount of fuel. Burn half the estimated burn time before the node. Well, let's, try that. Let's slash cancel. Alright. Oh, shit! What the fuck? What is RC? Why was that doing that? Oh, it's because I had it pointing me retrograde, and I think I had RCS on for some reason. Well, I mean, half the estimated burn time before the node is not going to be anything, because my burn time is going to be 8 seconds. Look up how to use backpack RCS real quick. Is this full campaign? Full campaign. I don't know how long. The burn time's like 8 seconds. And I don't get 8 seconds worth of burn out of this. This is a full campaign. All the normal default settings, though. I turned that off, right? Yeah, I turned those off. You know what would have been better is if I had put the monopropellant on the center here, there would be no issue. Because if the monopropellant was on the center, I could just eject these off, and then I could use all the monopropellant without having to push the weight of these stupid-ass big pods. It might be the 4 seconds I need. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, Cucumber, you're telling me to burn, because I burned it 20 seconds before the node before. You told me to burn way before that before. And the burn time is 8 seconds, so if I burn 4 seconds before the node, I'm gonna run out of fuel, though. Like, on the node, because I got about 4 seconds worth of fuel in this thing. Less than that. At full thrust. I think what we're just gonna do is we just saved it a second ago, so let's just fucking save it again right here. Quick save 11. Okay, 120, not bad. So, get rid of those. I just fucked up. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's why we saved it a lot. That was the wrong thing to do. That was called Quick Save 11, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. That was the wrong thing to do. 4 seconds before the node might do better. Okay, well, we'll try it that time because we're saving it a lot for a reason. Okay, so don't hit the space bar too much, Ben. And go. It's exactly the same. Okay, so now we just RCS and H. Gotta try to stay on this goddamn doodle here. Well, we're down to 100 meters per second. How much have you missed? That's my old Gaffa. A bit. A lot of potentially dead Kerbals. I mean, we're not doing bad. Is this thing turned off? Yes, it is. 70 meters per second. 65. I think we're doing slightly better. Oh, God. Oh, Cortana, you bitch! Shut up, whore! Fuck you! I was in the middle of something! Cortana just decided to listen into my conversation and was like, I want to talk to you, Ben, because you're a cool dude. Alright, so now we turn this back on, and we burn. 50. 45. 40. 35. Oh my god. Oh my god. 500,000. 450. 350. Oh my god, oh my god. We just have to get it below 70 and we're okay. Oh, 69,000! How much fuel's left? 2.47. 2.47. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, that should do the trick, I think. I think that's the doodle. Now we just speed. $69,000. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get to the apoapsis. We're going to burn our last fraction of fuel to get it a little bit lower, and then we get atmosphere break. Oh my god, that was what, 4 tries? Just go to here, warp to there. All the way around. Because we gotta do this efficient-like. Hi! Hi, home! Look at you! You're so handsome! We gotta do it efficiently. Because I got it to 69,000, and I think 70 is when you just start to hear the atmosphere. I actually have... Yeah, I actually do have just the littlest bit, but we're gonna go all the way down back to the apoapsis. Then we're going to burn our last 2.5 whatever Kerbal units of monopropellant, retrograde, and we'll get a proper braking. Oh my god. Wouldn't that suck if it was like 70,001? And this guy was just perpetually stuck there, never hitting the atmosphere. Oh, but we still have his backpack. We still have his backpack. I hope this thing re-enters okay. It does have an ablator. Oh my god, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it! It's still like I got stuck on 4 times. Not getting out to push feels bad, man. I mean, we can still get out to push at some point if we wanted to, just for funsies. So, yeah, just the slightest bit more efficiency on those burns getting off of the moon is what we needed. And you're hauling more weight than Apollo since you left most of the lander there on the moon. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But what they did was they put a spacecraft in orbit. Then the lander went down, and then they went back up and caught the Is that how they did it? Now that I think about it, I thought that's how they did it, and then they went back up and they caught the spacecraft, and then that went back home. I think that's what happened. Fuck, now I don't even know. I gotta look that up. Why am I stuck on 4 times now? Is it because I'm in the atmosphere, technically, on this orbit? It's not gonna let me go any faster. I don't think it's gonna let me go any faster. Go back to 1. Oh, okay, there we go. Then you can go. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Then we just gotta zoom back out here. Thank you very much. I didn't think I thought it was gonna make me do this whole thing on speed 4, and I was like, that's gonna take it forever. Zoom! Back, almost all the way back out to the moon. Hey, buddy, there he is. That was cool. A little eclipse there. Okay, retro. RCS off, you idiot. How much did that just burn? A fifth of it. Just burned a fifth of my mono because I forgot that I had that on. Wait till we're at our apoapsis, then we'll burn it. Alrighty, there it is. RCS on. Burn it. That's fine. That's all we need. 30 is plenty. 30 is plenty. How much fuel do I have left? 1. 1. Oh my god! 1. I'm glad I put multiple parachutes on this. Alright, let's zoom over this way. Yeah, because it's like a day to do half the orbit at 4 times speed. That would have been annoying. Yeah, I forgot to turn RCS off before I do that, and right now it's still on, but we don't need it anymore. It's fine. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Lord Cucumber. We have a returned flight. Indeed we did. Let's hope you don't bounce off the atmosphere now. I'm playing on like normal difficulty levels. I don't think this is default set. Everything's default here. Technically this is not Kerbal 13. This is Doodle 12. I don't think that I don't think that's modeled on the difficulty level I'm playing on right now. I don't think so. Because that's never been a thing. I've never dealt with that problem before. Okay, so these are the drogue chutes. Oh, we should probably slow down. Let's see, what are we at? 300,000? Yeah, those are the drogue chutes. Which I just realized are, like, kind of askew. Might have to go around a couple times. Yeah, I've had that happen before where I've just had to, 2,700 meters per second is a bit fast. I mean, I got an ablator. I should be good to re-enter. Hey, Kerbin, I miss you. And then once we hit 70, we'll... Yeah. You thought 2,700 was fast. Look at 3,200. See if it bounces away. I don't think that's possible on the settings I have this on right now. I don't think that's possible. All right, are my legs gonna break off? Is my shit gonna burn off though? Do they have, do the feet have mini ablators? What was that? What is that? I've never seen that before. Is that stuff blowing up? Is that me skipping off the atmosphere? Is that a thing? Oh, I've never seen that! Guys, I've never seen those explosions before! Oh, god damn it! How's the ablator? It's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. What were those explosions? Oh, were those were the legs blowing up. Okay, those were the legs blowing up. So I got my lights still, but my legs blew up. I don't need my legs. They're just extra weight anyway. Utari, you don't tell me if my heat shield's wide enough. How are we looking? We're okay. We didn't need the legs anymore. Those were unnecessary at this point. Woo! Look at that! Ha-ha! Cool! You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant. I love a good Forrest Gump reference. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Only used a fraction of the heat shield. Ooh. So those little explosions were just the legs blowing off. That's okay. That's okay. Min-miss decks. Yeah, I think we might. I think we'll do a man. I think the next thing would be a manned min-miss flyby before a lander there. Wouldn't that be great if we accidentally like hit an island? Or does this have us putting down? No, we're not gonna hit an island. We're not gonna. Look at that, guys. Here we go. Look at little Jeb clapping. All right, drogue shoots. Just because I don't know how heavy this thing is. Drogue shoots deployed. But it looks fucking heavy. We don't need the heat shield, so we can get rid of that. Oh, fuck! I forgot about that. Oh my god, wouldn't that have been funny if that thing flying off then hitting me destroyed the craft? Woo! How about unmanned? No, I think a manned flyby of Min-miss would be fine. I don't think that would be an issue. That would have been fucking funny. Now it's just kind of stuck to my ass. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh man, outstanding. Open the main chute. So yeah, they're safe now. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's fucking funny. It's still stuck to my butt. Can I get it off? There we go. Just wiggle it off. Just wiggle it off my butt. Oh no, it's coming back, guys! It's coming back! Oh no! I catch it. I catch it. I catch. Whoa! 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 Whee! Spinning is cool. Maybe we stop that. We still got a little bit of monopropellant left. Oh my god. It's just kind of like lazily hanging out. 2,500 meters. Oh, there's the drogue chutes opening up. Oh shit, there it goes. You know, it would have been awful if that was directly above me when the chutes opened. Wham! Oh my god. It's just slammed down into the, like, it slowly goes past me and then boosh! Slams down into the top. Okay, I don't know what the braking tolerance of this thing is. I don't know if it'll tell me somewhere. Fuck. It's probably, I don't know. I think with 4 chutes we should be fine though. Oh man. Oh, 4. 4 should be fine. 4 meters per second should be fine. Pretty much anything that can withstand that, I think. Yeah, no, we just got the last couple 100 meters. Oh. God, you guys at Mission Control. Yeah, that's what you guys are. Mission Control. I cannot believe we got this back. I cannot believe we managed to do that. Oh, that was... We managed to get by the skin of our butts. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my last 1 unit of monopropellant a second before we hit the ground to get the last bit of braking we can do.
Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks.
The doodle has landed! Thanks, Cucumber. This is Doodle 12 signing off. Turn the lights. I don't know if I could actually... Okay, then we'll RCS on. And then... Oh, yeah! Recover that vessel! For science! Let's see how we doing here. Let's look at the gloriousness. 311.2 science. Your lights burned off. Did they? Smooth as silk. Whoo! The Doodle 12 has landed.